everything you needed for episode 35, right?
Yeah, it's uploaded already.
Okay.
We are. Oh, whoa! Look at all the people in the chat already. Holy crap! Jeez.
I don't see your link yet. Hold on.
Beautiful silent member, blue.
There it is.
All that stuff. I hope they can hear us. I don't know if they can. They hear people. They hear us. Yeah.
All right.
We're waiting just a few minutes before we go live. I want to get the links out on the tweeters and someone in BroNation. Go ahead and hit the advertisement link. Of course, everyone just did that now. I'm quiet. All right, I can't fix that. Oh wait.
Yeah, just make sure you don't at everybody, because they don't like when you do that.
People don't like adding everybody. Yeah. I'm a little soft compared to M7 there. I just cranked it. Turn up my gain a little bit. Better? Let me know. Is that better?
You cranked it.
Now I got really close and yelled.
Silent bandit.
So now I've probably just muted everyone. I probably just killed everyone. I'm turning you down. You're too loud.
All right.
Yeah,
turn me down.
Get down. Nobody wants to hear you that much. Nobody wants to hear you that much.
We got a lovely stream here.
We're not live yet, technically. We're pre-stream.
Yeah, they can hear us, though.
Nope, they can't. We're going to pretend they can't. Nobody can hear us.
I mean,
it's a secret.
Live in denial if that's what you feel like.
Secret. Denial ain't just the river in Egypt. Oh.
Cade P. I started binge. Oh my god! I started binge watching No Name Landia 2 weeks ago, and now I'm in love. Yes.
Sweet. That makes me a happy bro.
That makes me a happy bro too.
Happy bro.
Right. I'm gonna get some water though.
All right, you run away and get some water before we start this S show. Call it a pre-show, and we'll call it good. This is the pre-show. Welcome to the pre-show. You're special if you're here right now. You beat the rush. Rush. Right. We are live. We are live. We are stupid autocorrect. We are live. Breaking down Challenge 1. Come hang out. Come hang out. Tweet. Boop. There we go. Twitted. Yeah, don't cross the pre-streams. That'd be bad. That would be bad. That would not be a good... That'd be a bad time for everybody. Whoop, turn this way down. There we go. Put that there in case I can't lose the chat here. Howdy, folks. Howdy, Web Searcher. Howdy, Brianna. Howdy, Sleepy Stone? I don't do stand-up comedy at all, no. Silent member. Put some ice in it and it'll be good. Cold tea. Iced tea.
All right.
Hey, welcome back.
I'm back.
You're back. He back. So, are we ready? Let's do this.
Yeah.
We're live. Come on, that was classic. That was great.
Yeah, that was great.
That was awesome.
That was great.
Hey guys, welcome to the official BroNation Summer BroDown live stream for Challenge 1. Woo!
Yes.
For those of you that might be hopping in and not really sure of what's going on because you're not a member of BroNation, we've been having a competition. A couple weeks ago we started. Challenge 1 is over now, and we have the results for you. So this is kind of the result show. I thought it'd be fun to do it live with everyone. So if you notice some competitors are not able to meet the stream, meet in this chat today, we will post this on BroNation as soon as this stream is over. We will also give us about an hour or so, and we will get Challenge 2 out to those who advance after the stream as well. So there you go.
Spirit be like, what is BroNation?
BroNation is a Discord server full of amazing people like yourself, Blue Spirit. So I don't know what...
Gravity. If you're not a member of BroNation, fix your life.
That's right, Gravity. Good call. Link in the description. That's right.
Yes.
Link in the description. So
let's see if it actually works, though.
It should, because I have that. The one I've been using is set to never expire.
Okay. Yes.
I don't know if that.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So the Northwest Dog is here. Okay, I'm here. Good. Glad you're here. So let's take a look. Let's start by taking a look at the challenge. The Challenge 1 challenge map. It was this. Like, I want everyone to see this so that when we start looking at the videos, you could be like, oh my God, really? This is what people had to start with. And How crazy is that?
So I felt like I should get this out of the way immediately. Yeah, I apologize. This was a lot more work than I initially thought it was.
Yeah, I left one of your rants in and all the things I was editing this week, so...
Yeah, I'm glad you cut out the other one.
I left the weaker of the two in. Like, the less awful-looking one in.
The less injected with venom one.
Yes. But no, to be fair, most competitions we've been a part of, you get a week and a half to 2 weeks to do these challenges. I think this is the first one where we've really stuck to a week. And so,
and
yeah.
It's not even a week, it's 6 days.
Yeah, so we may have asked you to do a bit much, but hey, how about you all for stepping up? Like, to the 16...
you guys are freaking awesome.
To you 16 for stepping up, that is fantastic. So, really impressed. First thing, everyone turned something in. That's incredible. Like, that alone, isn't it? And I know it feels
never
so...
happens.
I know, it feels so patronizing. Just for turning something in, you're a winner. But you're not a winner, but... You did really awesome. That's really, because usually these competitions, you always have a rather high amount of attrition. So the simple fact...
literally about 8 of you are going to lose today.
Yeah, unfortunately, 8 of you will lose today. But, excellent work. There were some matchups that were really, really hard for us to decide. But before we get too deep into that, if you don't know, the challenge was to take this map and turn it into a lively scene, like a street scene or a plaza scene, and you had to transform these 3 ideas of buildings into actual buildings based on an audio prompt that you were given. And you were given an audio prompt that had sound effects with some music, and then you were also given an audio loop file that was supposed to be playing in the park as you recorded. Correct?
That was correct, yes.
You also had to build an attraction, and the attraction couldn't go past this little pink dotted line here, but you could go as far back as you wanted to go. The amount of creativity and all that we've seen is absolutely incredible. They were not allowed to move the footprints, and they were not allowed to move where the attraction went. But other than that, it's pretty much up to them.
Pretty much, yeah. We tried to keep it really, really open. So that's initially why I was like, well... We gave you all this that you could do. What are you complaining about? But yeah, it's a lot of space. When you get down there as a peep, it's a big area.
And people are always going to do more than you request. They're going to try to do more than you request. So yeah, Web Searcher says
cannot figure out. Oh, go ahead.
Web Searcher says, I am impressed that all 16 of you made it in the week's time, plus recorded it. Hats off to you. Yeah, exactly. Agreed.
Exactly. Yeah, I look at this map now and I'm like, how in the world did they come up with 16 completely different interpretations?
It's incredible. It's really good. I know. It's pretty awesome. So should we jump right in and start going with it? All right. So let me make sure I have all this ready to go before I do before I switch over from the game. So right now we are going to watch. We're going to go in order of the matchup. So we're going to have first the #1 seed Redline. Right, Redline? Yeah, Redline 682 versus Mr. Domus. We're going to watch both videos, and then we'll give our feedback, and then we'll tell you who won. Sound good? Or do you want to say who won, and then we give our feedback?
No, we'll give our feedback, and then announce who won. We'll really stretch it out to the end.
All right, we're gonna make everyone wait.
Yes.
All right, so let me switch over to my other YouTube clip page. Boop, boop. There we go. This is Mr. Domus. So I'm going to full screen it. Hopefully this is working for everyone.
It is.
Obviously here inspired a lot by the actual musical source. I think we should give a little bit of commentary as we watch. I like this central feature. That's pretty cool.
This is really well done, really well put together. Definitely heard the Skyrim piece in it, so it wasn't as original as some of the other interpretations, but still really, really well done.
Great.
I do love that curved pergola.
No, that's Redline. Did I say something else? Oh, did I say this was Mr. Domus? No, this is Redline's.
That's nice.
This is Redline. Sorry. There's a lot to be doing here, so. So that was Redline. Sorry, that was Redline. This is Mr. Domes's entry. So let's watch that. Right, Mr. Domus? Yeah, this is Mr. Domes's entry.
Oh, you do have a lot of tabs open. Holy cow.
16. It might take a while to load these as well, so I noticed they were kind of skipping. So right away, totally different.
Right away, yeah. It's a swing for sure. It's a swing for the fences.
I love the idea though of a 16 seed beating a number 1 seed. That's what this is all about. Like the meta-ness of this is really very much appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah. And the fact that they heard the blacksmith's pings as hammers, very, very clever.
Like that stage is really cool. I really love this idea. All right, so there we go. There is that one. So let me close these out.
All right.
And we're going to switch back to the game. There we go. Cool.
Yeah, for
cool.
I'll say this: it's really well done on both sides for different reasons. Because this is more of a theme park type contest, we went with the one that felt more like a theme park, and that is that's Redline.
Boop, it's Redline.
Yeah.
Redline is the winner between the two, so congratulations to Redline. You have made it to the challenge 2.
Yeah.
You've made
but
the challenge.
Really, really well done, Mr. Domus. Very clever. I think that you probably would have made it through if you just weren't up against the first seed.
Yeah, that's a tall task, unfortunately.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, but I love the originality of the entry and the whole idea of a stage. That's so well done, and the stage was done very, very well, and the use of animatronics and all that. Did appreciate it, but Redline's just, I think it captured that the essence of the prompt better. So. Yeah, well then should we just move on to the next group?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's move on to
Next we have the number 5 seed Remnant versus the number 12 seed Meatball. And let me just say, Meatball had my wife's favorite entry. Meatball was my wife's favorite, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. She really, really liked that one. So
she doesn't want to be on any of our broadcasts, but she's going to vote.
Nope, she doesn't want to be on. She didn't vote, but she want. I told her, I said, you can vote if you want. I said, but you can't just vote for that one. She goes, oh, I got to vote for them all. I said, yeah. She goes, I don't care enough. I said, okay. As you go through the prompts, can you tell us where the audio is from? Well, these first 4 prompts, the audio is no, the first 2, it was from Skyrim, right?
Yes.
Whiterun.
The Streets of Whiterun.
Streets of Whiterun. How are the votes distinguished? Is Redline in round 2, or is that just your vote? No, that is the compilation. We are not going to be telling you the percentages. I'll tell you this. The closest voting the community got was 60-40. So the smallest number that the winner got was 60% of the community vote. So it was quite a wide margin. And in the vote... the judges voting, the closest we got was 5-3. Most judges' votes were 7-1 or 8-0. Like the judges, yeah.
And on the first matchup here, we voted with the community.
We did. We saw the judges voted with the community for Redline. So there you go. I think that'll be the good way to do it. And then if we dissent, we can explain why we dissented.
Exactly.
Cool. So there you go.
All right.
So Remnant and Meatball. Let's jump in. Let me get all this together. This is complicated. This is the most complicated YouTubing or complicated streaming I've ever had to do. Apologies in advance. All right. So this is going to be Remnant. So this is Remnant's entry. Here we go. Buffering. Because I have so many tabs open, each one's going to buffer in the first few seconds. But then we should be good.
I mean, you just hit this thing. It's boom.
I know. Instant.
Man.
I love that I can hear the audio of the attraction as we're going through this.
Well, again, a different take on the music, but totally within the kind of the thing that. So each one of our prompts had 3 things that I was looking for, and they came through the sound effects that were in there. So if you didn't pay attention to the sound effects, you were at a disadvantage.
Right. I can't close my tabs, Dino, because I have to have all the competitors' videos up ready to go. So there you go.
But God, Stingray encounter.
Yeah, that Stingray encounter was super unique.
Wait, how did he get the? Oh, those are animatronics. How did they get the people to just be on the balcony there?
Yeah. So that was Remnant, and next we will have Meatball. So here we go. Let's watch Meatball's video.
This was another like, whoa. Wasn't quite expecting that.
This one is very, very incredible. Really, really cool.
Again, a different take on the music, but they heard something a little more waning in the sound, which was really cool.
Yeah, I thought it fit. I thought this was. I think it's cool how different these 2 entries can be, yet both fit the music. Yeah. I will say,
oh, go ahead.
I had a hard time in this entry finding the services building. It was kind of obscured. I had a hard time seeing it, so that kind of also swung me towards Remnant.
Honestly, it was so hard for me to find each individual building that I just assumed you all completed it correctly. And I started listening more so than looking.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. We did make sure we went back and listened to the prompt before we started. Or if I was a little confused on who I wanted to pick, I went back and I listened to the prompt, and it became a little clearer there. So, yeah, both these did an excellent, excellent job. And the community voted for...
The community voted for... Oh, we all did.
We were all together in this one, and we all voted for...
all together. Remnant.
So Remnant will move on, and actually that means Remnant will be facing Redline in Challenge 2. That's a heavy hitter matchup right there. So, but congratulations to Remnant and excellent job, Meatball. Really appreciated that entry.
The 3 things that I was looking for in prompt 1, because I think we have 4 more videos that use this one. What did I say? It was water. It was craft. Like the blacksmithing, and I think it was nature. So both of them picked that up really, really easily. So it really came down to who did it better, and it just happened to be Remnant that time.
Yeah, I agree. Like, again, some of these, it's like if you were facing somebody else, you probably would have made it through, but that is the results of a bracket-style tournament like this. So now we move on to the Magician...
Next.
Versus Zerg.
This one. Oh. All right, this one's gonna get rough.
Here we go, guys. So first, we will watch the Magicians. Here we go.
Zerg. Like, ooh, boy.
Beautiful details.
We're going live soon is what we're looking at right now.
Oh, shoot, really?
We're not seeing.
All right. Let me back up. We'll do it again. Sorry. I clicked the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Here we go. This is Magicians.
This is why you need 2 monitors.
Better?
Oh, my, yeah.
Okay.
Just... freaking, oh my goodness.
This is a gorgeous, gorgeous entry.
Yeah, it is.
Visually, absolutely stunning.
This is Parkscape to the next degree.
We'll have to explain what we've heard in the prompt for this one for sure.
Yeah, because I actually just cited it.
And the winner is we're going live card. That's right, we're going live wins.
the cameras are really well done too. Is that the robo arm?
It might be robo arm, yeah.
Damn, I need to look into that.
I like the horse clopping and all that. So, that was that. Let me close out. This is Zerga's. Here we go. Robo Arm is a flat ride. Charles.
Game Studios. Where did it come with that? Oh yeah. Love the sight gags in this one.
All right, so we have to dissect some things in this one.
We do. So first off, the music. There were again 3 things in there. I think 2 of you guys, or I think all of you guys missed one of them. But clutter was one of the things I was looking for, and bell was another one I was looking for, and water.
Okay.
So,
for me, this prompt, this particular matchup, it boiled down to the characters of the music, character of the music. So there's a sense of whimsy in that music, a sense of playfulness that Magician, I think, kind of missed. And also, in his video, I didn't hear the audio prompt.
I only heard it at the very, very end when you were coming up to the Follies theater or something like that. But yeah, this one's gonna come as a surprise.
Yeah, this is gonna be a major shock. So
we voted as judges as United Block on this too.
Yes, we were 7-1. Judges were 7-1 in this judgment. So the community.
And
the winner is Zerg.
How's that for an upset?
Surprise! And the reason is the audio prompt didn't feel like it was utilized to create the scene. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous scene. Gorgeous scene. Eeked! But for the judges, at least, Zergi did a better job taking that audio prompt and turning it into something visual. We saw the prompt in Zergi's better than we saw the prompt in the Magician's.
I had to really, really look for it in Magicians, and I just didn't see it. I didn't see that playful kind of chaos.
Right. Gravity says, this is the one where I was sure someone used the wrong audio. Yeah, that was for an audio-based challenge to only hear the audio at the very, very, very end. Felt like a major, major misstep given what the challenge requirements were.
So this was upset 1 of 3.
Yes, this is this is descent 1 of 3. And with that, my bracket is broken. Yes,
this one is very, very close. I think the community. It was close in the community vote.
Yeah, too. It wasn't like it was something outright. It was about 60-40. Like these were all most of them were about 60-40 community. So congrats to both Magician. It was a fantastic visual entry. I mean, we can all agree on that. There's nothing wrong with what you made. It was great. I just felt that Zergi did a better job translating the audio into a visual scene. And 7 out of the 8 judges were in agreement on that. So there you go. Yeah, next time I won't screw myself over. Yeah, don't do so much next time, buddy. So.
And in the future, for anybody moving on to Challenge 2, which may require another video submission, we can record. Give us time so that we can record for you. If we have really good computers, both of us.
Okay.
So.
All right, so up next, Wickins has to leave for work soon. Up next, we have Wickins.
You want to do his then? Yeah, okay, his is next.
We have Wickins versus Duct-tape Forum. So let's just go and start looking at that. Hey, I'll go to the right one this time. There we go. Went to that.
Okay.
That's the correct one. This is Wickins. I love that crazy cap sign. Mm-hmm. And the boost of billboards.
I like the huge cranes in the back, too. It's very cartoony. Mm-hmm. Oh, the music is from it's Tea by the Sea from Little Big Planet.
Ah. So there you go. That was Wickins. All right, let me get out of this one. Mm-hmm. Close this out. Up next, we have Duct-tape Forum. Okay. American Expo.
This is wonderfully dystopian. With the 1934 Expo and the Great Depression.
Oh, buffering. Sorry, guys. There we go.
This was not immediately my favorite. This wasn't immediately my favorite.
No.
But I totally understand the...
yeah, we had a discussion about this one.
Yeah, we did. This one was a long discussion.
Oh, did you see the grate? The sewer grates? Oh my gosh.
I didn't.
Yes. And they're steaming and stuff? I missed that.
Oh, I always saw that. Yeah.
That's really cool. I missed that on the first go through. All right, so let's pop a
Crash Taxi.
So, guys, that was that. For me, this was the hardest decision of the competition, of this challenge. For me, this was the hardest one. And I went back and forth and back and forth. Both did a really good job of conveying the whimsy. However, I think one entry, did a better job at a whole vibrant, thriving scene.
This one came down to motion. It came down to that fun chaos that's happening in the music. And even though New Donk City was beautiful and colorful, and that first image just hits you nicely, I think that Dystopian Expo really hit that music really, really well. Like you hear something different in it walking through that scene.
Right. And the community and judges were in agreement for this one, and so the winner is Duct-tape Forum. He will be moving on to challenge 2. Congratulations to Duct-tape Forum.
But a massive, awesome job, Wickins. That is a huge amount of work that you put into it.
Yeah, those buildings.
It was beautiful and colorful and super vibrant. It just didn't. If it had a little bit more motion, I think it would have been a contender.
Yep, agree. So, DTF.
Congrats, DTF.
Oh, goodness. All right. So, next we have Silent Member versus Zerg.
Here we go.
Silent Member versus Zerg. Let's pull that up. Let me get my yub-tubs correct here. Boop. This is Silent Member.
I was happy not knowing that DTF abbreviation at the start of the day.
Is this the entry that has it? Yeah, this is as we go over the little bridge here. I love the entrance to the Rusty. Is it Rusty Unicorn? Is that what it's called? As we turn the corner here, I love this entrance of the Rusty Unicorn. I think that's great. So. Gravity. Yeah, my husband back from my birthday vacation. Congrats, DT. Gravity. All right, so there you go.
Is the
that
coolest
was
building was the rusty uniform.
Yeah, agree. So that was
Love
silent.
that
That
thing.
was silent member. Next we have Zerg.
And in this one, these prompts, I was looking for water. You'll notice that water's in every one of the prompts. So if you miss the water, you immediately didn't do very well. Progress and train, I think, was in there.
The music, by the way, comes from SimCity 2013, the Cities of Tomorrow expansion.
Cities of Tomorrow, yeah.
What place is this? I don't understand.
Life. It's life. This one was really, really cool.
So these, that's Japanese characters up there, apparently. And they all do mean things.
Alien.
No, they do all mean things. This is just, talk about bright and colorful.
Yeah. It's definitely more of a hopeful look of the future.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. Those were those two entries. And again, I think they both did very, very well. This one was, for me, Silent Member, I was really confused on the direction you took with it. And I know you were chatting before the stream started about your direction and all that. It's just, it didn't, for me, it didn't seem to match the vibe of the prompt very as well as Zerg's did.
If you had just heard the little technology bits in there, you could have created a cool like fantasy sci-fi that just had a little bit of that in there, and it would have pulled through. But it was just so, it just didn't have the sound effects that I heard in the prompt that I was looking for.
Right. Right. So then, were we in agreement with the community on this one?
Yes.
Okay, we were in agreement with the community. The winner is Zerg. So, let me see here. Okay, so we have Redline facing Remnant. We have Zergy versus Duct-tape Forum. And we have Zerg versus the winner of the next battle. So, congratulations to all the winners so far. The next matchup is Home Banner versus KT926.
KT926. You got it.
Cool. So, let's take
well,
a
I'm
look
missing
at
like
those.
all the sound effects.
Well, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at what we got. What?
This is like a challenge of color if you're colorblind.
I guess. If you're colorblind. All right, so we have Home Banner. It's really loud.
My Reddit post is more accurate than my bracket so far.
That's why you fill out the brackets before it starts. I love the rock work.
And this was especially amazing. We didn't take it into account, but he did this like in 2 days.
Yeah, he had to leave.
He had to go on. The rocks are really well done. I don't know what that piece is that he's using over and over again.
I think it's wood beams.
Really? Oh, wow.
The variety of different wood beams.
That's cool. Captures the feel really well.
Yeah. So that was Home Banner, right? That was Home Banner? Good. We're running out of tabs up here. Congrats to myself. Next, we have Katie. We have Katie. This is Katie's entry. Buffering. Closest to Terra.
Where it was picked out in the music, you can kind of hear that little seaside like.
Yes.
I
can see seaside.
And again, if it was just a little bit more futuristic and also kind of revival seaside, that would have been really cool.
Again,
Gravity asked how we picked out the music. Well, we went through quite a bit of material again. We needed to make sure that it could stand up as an area loop. And like we went through a good
once we found one gaming video score that we liked, we decided to try and find more video game scores. We figured that would be a nice rather than like a piece of classical music or something, or from a movie. We thought gaming music would be. Once we found one we liked, right? Cool, let's just find gaming music for all of them. So there you go. So that was Katie's, and so that one. Whoop, let me jump out of that there for a second.
Yeah, the nice thing about game music too is that it is designed to be audio wallpaper, and that's exactly what it's supposed to be in a theme park as well. It's supposed to be audio wallpaper.
Yeah. Oh, R.I.P. stream. We should be back now. I noticed some tearing in your voice there, so hopefully we're back now.
I think they're okay.
Yeah, I think we're okay. All right, back to solid
and again,
now.
With this one, we voted with the community,
and the winner
is
Home Banner.
Home Banner.
Home Banner is moving on, and Home Banner will face Zerg. That's going to be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah. Is he back for Challenge 2, or is he still on vacation and he's going to have another...
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
I don't know.
It'll be a tough time for him.
Yeah, it might be bad. Zerg might have an easy route to the semifinal, or to the round of 4, or to the semifinals.
Exactly.
All right, and so then we have 2 more matchups left. The next matchup is Nemi versus Emax Magnus. So let's watch those. Let's watch those, please.
Another awesome matchup.
Yes, another one that was rather difficult for me to. So this first one is Nemi.
And this music comes from Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Okay.
And the things I was looking for in this one was market, water, nature.
I love that flat. That's done really well.
Love the sign.
Fountain's done really well.
It's funny that so many people picked the spinning plane one.
I know.
You can see market. I got market in here. Water, nature. Nature was the third one, Robert.
I like the details on the fencing around that flat ride.
Well, I really like this this little building here. This shop with the horizontal planks.
Yeah, yeah, they're very good. So let me get out of that one. So now we have. Oh, what happened? Next we have Emax Magnus. Let me pause this and recover here. Next we have Emax Magnus. Sorry. I love the rope lighting across and all the details.
I love the fencing. It's just freaking awesome. Market, nature, water.
There's your buildings. I love the wall there with the detail, the purple and red wall with the gold.
I really like that back fencing too with the star pattern.
Yeah.
Oh, so damn good. And then yes, also vote for me and I will hurt.
Yes, of course. I actually really appreciate the uniqueness of the attraction in this one.
Yeah.
I can totally hear a Buddha temple in this music.
Yes.
Would never have thought of that before I saw the entry, which is always a good thing when you say, oh, I never thought of that, but it totally fits. Yeah. So there you go. So those were the 2 matchups. Now, this one for me was really hard. This one was quite a challenge. But at the end of the day...
Personally, this one for me was pretty easy.
Yeah?
But yeah.
Okay, well then why don't you explain why you chose what you chose? Since for me, it was kind of a toss-up.
Both were really, really good, but it just felt like the person who I voted for understood the music a little better and went a little more for it, especially with the unique attraction and everything. It was just really well done. It's a good presentation all around.
Right. So the winner for this battle is drum roll. Emax Magnus wins this battle.
Yeah. The second upset.
Yes, this is the dissension. The judges voted. What was the vote, judge? You have that info? I think it was a 7-1 again, or maybe a 6-2.
I think it was 7-1.
Yeah, it was a pretty overwhelming judge majority for Emax Magnus. So, congrats to Emax Magnus on that one. That brings us to our final battle, the 8 and the 9 seed. Mate Jakesman versus Mr. E.
And this was probably the hardest one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know. All right, so here we go. This is Mate Jakesman. Boop. Buffering. We're back.
Why is Mr. E saying no?
Ooh, I think he's worried because he's next. I like this whole lagoon theme idea that meets your water, right? And nature. I like the use of the glass here on the lagoon building.
Yeah, I like the old gem style glass. Which
So
makes
there you go.
thing look all.
That was that one. That one just kind of ends rather abruptly. And last we have Mr. E.
All right.
Buffering again. There we go.
Buffering with one tab left.
Yeah. Well, I'm also streaming.
Oh, that's true.
I like the castle attraction. That's pretty cool.
Symbolica reference is very, very real. So I think my decision came down to water in this instance.
Okay.
And who played it up better.
Okay. That's a good way to do it as well. For me, the street scene that was more vibrant and more felt the street scene was more complete. And we'll wait. So this one's I like the architecture a lot. And did a unique thing here
really
with the
charming.
With the food building added a covered section. So that's why that the footprint of the building's the building footprint's intact. They just added on an addition to it. So so there you go. So that was Mr. E. Excuse me. That was Mr. E. So
Mr. E. Yeah, you kind of put the two together, didn't you?
Well, I don't have water, so yeah. And I think for me, the more vibrant and complete street scene in this instance was Mate Jakesman, and that's who you voted for as well. Did the judges agree with the?
We dissented again.
Oh, we dissented again.
Yeah.
Man, but that was partially why I was fiddling with the numbers. I didn't want it I wanted it so that only if the judges were 7-1 or 8-0 could we have had a major influence on the vote. Could we have flipped voting? So
we started at 50, we dropped to 40, and then we were like,
even that's too much. Yeah.
We didn't all expect to vote in a united block, but
right.
That's how it happened this time.
Right. So in that instance, the winner is Mate Jakesman. So your final 8 here, your elite 8, we should say. Remnant, Redline versus Remnant. Zaire versus Duct-tape Forum. Zerg versus Home Banner. Emax Magnus versus Mate Jakesman.
These are going to be awesome matchups.
Yeah, I agree. This is going to be a really, really good one. Yes, I agree. There's so good. But again, congrats to everyone, even the 8 that didn't make it. I don't think I could have done that in 6 days.
No.
I really don't think so.
I could have. I could have this year. Last year when I tried to do that showdown, Bear can attest. That was a disaster.
Well, I forgot to set up the prompt pictures, so the stream's going to be going in and out. So here, let me just do that right now then. Hey.
All right, sounds good.
Let me go over here to the editor.
Well, I want to say
editor. All right.
How do you guys feel about how we voted as judges and how the community voted?
Yeah, vamp for a bit, please.
Yeah. please.
Please.
Hold. the stream's going blah blah.
Is it like blah 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 blah?
Yes.
I'm sorry,
well,
guys.
Now it's just completely black.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be for a minute. Hold on. So you'll get a sneak peek there, and then I'll do another one. Boom, that went away. We'll go over these in detail. I downloaded them right before we started, so you're going to see some blippy streams. So, yeah, let us know what you guys thought of how things kind of went down. So,
nice, Dino. Wise. Dino said he voted for the winner on every one.
Well, there you go. Well, congrats, Dino. Good for you. I've got to focus on this so I can get it done in a timely manner, so you do all the talking.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we really had to go back to what we asked in the prompt. And so even though there were certain ones that we loved more, or we felt that were just better, solid entries, it's always about the prompt. And you guys should know that from here on out. Really look at what we're asking you to do in the rules, in those first few lines, and make sure you don't miss that, because that's what we're judging on. Nice, very nice. So we're gonna explain what your next challenge is for the 8 that are moving on.
We will do that.
And we're very excited about this one.
Yeah,
we shaved it back. We shaved it back quite a bit. All
righty. So let me get back in. Thanks for watching. Oh, wrong one again. Oops. There we go. All right, we're back. I'll say if I wanted to be bitchy, I could, but I don't, and it doesn't deserve, so I won't. Had a good run. Sorry, Silent Member. Yeah, you did very good. Like I said.
Silent Member, you're a very good builder, and I think it was just working against you a little bit, the inspiration that you had.
Yeah, I think so, too. So, how do you want to talk about Challenge 3? Or Challenge 2, excuse me.
2... which goes into Challenge 3, so we'll say that they do dovetail into each other,
right?
But let's show them some images, and see what they think.
All right,
let's just not even give them any context.
Okay, let me fit them to the screen.
All right.
Oh, here's prompt number 1. Check that out.
John, streaming pro, master of slopes, planter of conifers.
This is so true. I love that prompt 1. Prompt 1 is very nice. It's not audio this time. I notice it's a picture.
I wonder what that's for.
I don't know. Let's look at prompt 2. Let's spread that one out a little bit. Let's fit to screen, please. Oh,
it's lovely.
Very nice.
I wonder what that could be.
I don't know. We're gonna find out real soon, aren't we? Prompt 3. Yes. Oh, they're gonna hate us. Prompt 3. Oh my. Yes. And the final prompt. The final prompt. Yes. Final prompt. So we have 4 distinct images. 1, 2, 3, 4. And each battle will get one of these.
Yep.
And you'll have to do something with it. Tell them what they've won, Mikey.
All right. Well, for the 8 people that are moving on to the internship, what you learned in the previous challenge was how to take weird inspirations and put them towards a larger goal in somewhat of a realistic manner. I know that this was a little blue sky, what we asked you to do last time, so you were able to do a little bit more fun things, or things that you wouldn't necessarily put in a real theme park. But now we're going to have you buckle down a little bit more. We are giving you these 4 prompts, and
one of the 4.
Well, yeah, one from each matchup gets 1, and we are going to ask you to do something really cool with them. We want you to build a
globe. No.
Oh, not a globe.
A zoo.
A garden? No, wait, it's not a garden. Shit.
Planet.
A canyon.
Planet.
A map. The entire size of the map. I want you to know. No, we're not doing that either.
No. You have to take this image.
Yes.
And build a family coaster.
Yes. But a family plus coaster.
That's not it.
That's not it.
Yes. But that's not all. So yes, we're finally getting into the coaster part of Planet Coaster. You will need to take this image and use it as inspiration to tell a story through a coaster.
Yes. So these images are windows into an area or a location in which a beast or a myth or a folktale or any sort of, what did I say, theme park parkiness?
Yeah, any of that stuff. Anything schlocky and cheesy that lives in this scene or
You
a
need to
tale
build,
from this scene.
yes, you need to build a coaster that weaves a tale of a mythical creature or a, or a, well, what did we say? It was it can be the supernatural as well. It doesn't have
Mm-hmm.
to be a creature.
Mm-hmm. Just you
But
have to tell, like, my first inkling is any of the Disney rides that tell
yep.
a story. However, the Disney rides all have dark ride portions. We are not asking for dark ride portions.
We're not asking for dark ride portions, but we're not telling you can't do them.
But you've only got 6 days.
You've only got 6 days.
So what you'll need to do is first I would come up with my story, my creature or my thing that this story, and we have to be able to understand that your creature or your story is based in this reality from the prompt. Is mayonnaise a family coaster? Sure. So we don't want full dark rides. We want a family coaster similar,
Yes.
to stuff you'd find at Disney that that tells a story.
If you want to make Harry Potter coaster, though, we're not going to tell you can't make Harry Potter coaster.
Right.
You don't have to. That's
Right.
the thing. And when we say family plus, it doesn't mean I don't want a bunch of wacky worms.
Right.
It can be a large coaster. It just can't be a high thrill type attraction. It needs to balance thrills with theming.
Right. So that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to create a story and use your coaster to tell it. So in your submission, you will have to have your coaster theme ready to go. You'll also have to have a station. That's it. You got to have your themed coaster layout and your station.
And we're asking you to do nothing else.
Don't
no
do
queue,
anything else.
No exit, no path,
no nothing. We want the ride themes, the ride that's themed and its station.
Because you don't know what's coming next.
You will use this later.
And the other really cool thing about this, it has to be a high capacity attraction. So we're asking for 2,400 people per hour.
No queue, Zerg.
Sorry.
No queue.
1,600 people per hour minimum. Which means that you will need to run multiple trains.
I'm going to switch over here.
Yeah. Let's switch over to the other one. So I have done this math for you. I have looked at every coaster type that is current, that is modern. You cannot use old coaster types that are just defunct.
You can use any of the coasters in the left-hand column.
Yes.
Okay. Keep going.
Dino, shut up. Did you see his?
No, I didn't.
1,600 people. So here's how I worked it out. I have a track style, the number of cars, number of seats, default capacity per train, which is just that number times each other. Then the estimated people per hour per train. And then I assumed a dispatch every 60 seconds for a 2-minute ride. Of course, this could change a little bit, but we're going to use this as a default. So this is active. You can actually mess with the numbers here and see if you can get to your capacity of attraction. And if you go into like minimum required trains and take one down, so take 3 to 2, the sheet will actually tell you.
Are you doing this right now or are you not?
No, you're doing it.
Oh, I'm doing it. 3 to 2. It won't let me.
Oh, shoot.
You're going to have to do it.
File.
You do it.
Go to file.
Okay.
Go to file.
Okay. Download as. Oh, make a copy. All right. Copy of. Okay. Yep. Okay, here's my copy. Now I can edit it.
So you guys will have to do this. Yeah. So that's why I'm showing you.
Power up can't have multiple trains, so you shouldn't use it.
Oh, it can't have multiple trains. Really? I thought you could have multiple trains. Isn't that just the Mauer?
I don't know.
Whatever. We can remove it, though. That's fine. It's an awful capacity attraction.
That streaming inception window, though.
So, yeah, now if you move it to 2, that capacity should change to a red number because you're underneath
yes,
that.
Yes, it does. Look at that. All right, cool. So you go. You have to be in the green. So that means that if you choose the Aethon, I don't know how to say it, the Aethon, and we see less than 3 trains, we know that you didn't fulfill that part of the challenge.
Disqualified.
So,
this is not only a highly themed attraction, it has to run really well. So it has to be blocked really well. And it has to be able to move people through. Because as part of your challenge 3, we're going to visit your area and we're going to stand in your queue.
We are?
And your coaster better be good.
Oh, well then.
At least the judges will.
I'm gonna flip back to the prompts, boop, because they're more interesting than this spreadsheet.
The spreadsheet is awesome. So what you can do in there is if you need to change the number of cars to kind of affect and get to that 1600, you can.
Yeah.
So that's what
that's Gravity asks, how's the entry? Video again, or should we do
a video
and a combo video pictures?
Combo video pictures will be good. Yeah.
Yeah, a video for the POV.
Like I said, we have access to 2 very nice computers that can render in real time. So.
You just need to give us enough time.
Yes.
So. Yep.
So there you go. That's challenge 2.
You're going to have to give us some time to type everything up and get it out to you.
Yep.
So expect that in a few hours. You have again until Friday at midnight my time. So that's early Saturday morning for the people in the UK and Europe.
No restrictions on your park file. You can terraform to your heart's content.
Yep.
You can make it as big as you want. You can make it as small as you want, but it needs to have 1,600 people per hour.
Yep.
So go do it.
And of course, we'll open up a challenge to chat for all of your wonderful questions. So, woo-woo. What about Bro Coaster 35? Beautiful asks. That is set to release in an hour.
Woo!
I had it for 3 because I didn't know how long the stream was going to go. So it's scheduled to release. It'll be out on my channel at 3 o'clock. So 1 hour from now.
Woo. So we need to actually assign who gets what prompt.
That's right. So prompt 1, which is this one, is going to go to Redline and Remnant.
Yes.
Yes. So Redline and Remnant, you get prompt numero 1, and I will type all this up for you.
Falls right into their wheelhouse.
A little bit. Prompt number 2 is going to be for Zerg and Duct-tape Forum. Digest it. Love it. Become one with it. Going through fudge withdrawals, Gravity is. An hour boycott. Sorry. Prompt number 3 will be Zerg and Home Banner. I'm excited to see this.
Nice. This one's going to be awesome.
And so that means prompt number 4 is going to be Emax Magnus and Mate Jakesman.
Nice.
So there you go.
They all have their benefits. They all have their setbacks.
Yes. Yes. So find what makes yours tick and find something that you can tell a story with in this. Creature, fairy tale, folklore based. No like fire. We're not really looking for like forest fire stuff.
No.
We want
we're not looking for
a fantastical story.
Yeah. We're not looking for fire chase or anything like that. We want the coaster to be some sort of myth or beast or something.
I have questions to ask soon enough. I'm sure you will. All right, guys. So that's going to do it for us today. I got to get out of here and type all this stuff up for you. So be mindful, be paying attention to the Discord server so you can be the first to catch all this stuff. I will post the winners and I will post everything about Challenge 3 in the general in the BroDown information chat. And then I will open up a separate chat to ask questions. And yeah, cool. All righty, guys. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with us. This was lots of fun, and we will see you next week for the results of Challenge 2. Take care, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
See ya.